All right, welcome back to a brand new video of the Targeted Individual Program, Targeted Individual Experience. It is pouring. I mean, it was a loud thunder. I was like, geez, it sounded like a cannon. And my daughter, she jumped. She was like, what the heck? I said, yeah. I said, listen, it is pouring out here. Eased up a little bit. But anyhow, of course, you know, Pam come in the house. Surprisingly, she wasn't wearing all black today. But you know, she was wearing her black body shaper, I guess, because she came in front of me and, you know, lift her shirt up so I can see that she has her black body shaper underneath, right? I mean, the shit that she does, man. You know, and I'm just like, you know, like I said, you know, you can't beat a dead horse in the mouth. You really can't. And the fact that her behavior and the fact that she's participating in gaslighting me and doing all this other stuff, you know, she's like, I tell her, I said, you know, you're lucky I am who I am. You are. You're very lucky. And, you know, then on top of that, like I said, she's doing Ethan's hair. And I said to her, I said, you know, I don't know how, you know, I said, listen, I told you many times before, you know this already. Whenever, you know, you don't do his hair during the school week. Because they don't go to school in New York, the fecal department of New York. Yeah, they were making a whole bunch of noise when I was getting ready to leave. Because that's what they normally do, right? Look. They will stand there, not stand there, but they will be parked outside using their sirens. JDL 7632. All right, so they will stand there, and not stand there, park outside using their sirens, because again they're surveilling me and listening to what I say or what we say within the home. So the violation of our privacy is something that the state has been doing for decades, and you know, they get away with it. So when people violate their privacy, you know, they can't say nothing. They really got nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been doing this to us for decades. I'm talking about us black people, right? We know the New York Predator Department and other, doesn't matter which state you're in, if you're in the black community, right? Predator law enforcement have been surveilling us illegally for decades. I always say they use us as what? As practice, as training. Right? They use us as training. So when they want to develop their cognitive warfare narrative, they do it in our community. They do it against us. When they want to train in the urban guerrilla warfare, they do it to us.